How's it going, everybody? And welcome to the Goldmine Scenes podcast. You might ask what that was. That was this is a level beer game on India Pale Ale. So we cracking one for the evening. Mm, hmm Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's good. One more. One more. Mm. All right. How we doing? Uh, welcome, welcome. How we doing? How we doing? Good, great, bad, sad. I sure as hell hope not. I mean, with this weather, it's kind of shit. You know, the fucking uh, like today is a perfect example. Sorry about that. But today it's like bipolar as fuck. You know, there'll be blue patches, sun in the sky, and then a dark cloud will roll over, and the winds will be like 20 miles an hour, and everything will be blowing sideways, and rain's pouring down, and then it stops. Doesn't make any sense. Um, but like that's how it is here in Seattle. Or in Washington, I want to. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say Seattle just to make it broad. Because like I don't want to say Washington because that counts, for like Eastern Washington. And no, it doesn't. That's very different. It's like over here is like wetlands. I mean, it always has been like wetland swamp type thing. It's not swampy over here, but you know, can't tell anymore because now there's houses everywhere. But in some places, you can see that. But yeah, you go over the mountains, it's Eastern Washington. It's all hot and dry. It's a desert. Like as soon as you go over the pass to the other side of the mountains, it's just all dry and hot and yeah, I mean, essentially like you take Washington in the top left corner, not the tip, like the little cup at the end, but the corner by Canada. And you just draw diagonally, like towards the corner of Washington, the right, bottom right, and that whole upper half is just, hot. Like doesn't make any sense, but that's just how it is. Like as soon as you go to like Bend, Oregon, to get in like that area, it's like high desert. I guess you could. It's kind of not even high desert. It's just deserty and it's hot. And that's where my mom's from, so it's like she loves that shit. And over here, humidity is always fucking with her. But I'm like, this is my type of weather, but not anymore. That's why I want to move to California. But that's neither here nor there. But in the works, you could say. The long works. But yeah, I've been good. I'm chilling. Saw a guy almost eat shit on one of those what are they called? Those fucking hoverboards. He was going like a mile per hour and holding a stick and holding his hand out like whoop, 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 whoop. Like trying not to fall and his lady friend was up ahead on a longboard or something, just like, God damn, like, hurry up, bro. It was pretty funny. But work's been good. Today's uh Monday, obviously. But last week was good. This week will probably be the same. The weekend was great. Friday, I went and had some drinks with the homie. Didn't see him in a while, even though he lives quite literally like 2, 3 blocks away. But because we all have our own lives, and yeah, it was good seeing him talking, drinking, shooting the shit. It was great. Uh, Saturday went out again, but this time went to Southtown Pie and tried some of their pizzas that were. Oh, I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. I'm sure that's not nice to you guys. My apologies. But tried their like ratatouille type thing and it was good. Tried this like it was pretty much corned beef and cabbage pizza and It was called like the Irishman or some Irish potato thing. But it was really fucking tastes like corned beef and cabbage, and I was like, oh my god, I feel like I should be eating corned beef and cabbage, not pizza. But all right, this is this is all right. So that's it. Then what happened after that? Hung out there for a little bit, had pizza, had a couple drinks, then went to Gasworks for not that long. Kind of hung out there for a little bit. Bunch of people were there, although it was completely dark, so you couldn't see a fucking thing. I'm surprised they haven't put in lights there or anything. But people were climbing up on the thing, on the old gas like works, like the fucking piping and like the refinery type thing. And I was like, dude, y'all are crazy, bro. Like, as much as I want to go up there, I don't know if I trust it. But it was wild. Um, yeah, just hung out there for a little bit. Tons of people were there, even though it was pitch black. Like, tons of people were there. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, if the lights are turned on, you'd be like, damn, this should be like midday. There's tons of people there. And it's like 10 o'clock at night. Or whatever fucking time it was. I can't remember. But, yeah, it was about that time. And then, well, um, Sunday just hung out. The weather was shit. Luckily, Saturday and Friday were all right. They're okay. Friday wasn't the greatest. Saturday was the only nicer day. But then, yeah, Sunday just hung out because the weather was dog shit. Didn't do a thing. Um, I've been practicing my monologue. I finally got to the class last week. Yeah, and on Wednesday, and that was really fun. I'm really happy I was able to get in there. Gave him my three uh, monologues I wanted to do, and so teachers went in and edited it, did his thing, worked his magic on him, and shortened him down to like a minute because they got to be under a minute for the for IMTA. So I'm gonna work on all three. He's got me two, and the last one I sent was the full script, and it was kind of long, so he's gonna have to work his magic to, you know, fit it all into a minute and do his thing. But that was really fun. Class was good. Then we had another meeting after. Um, oh no, it was that's right. It was a class with him, personal class. I'm sorry, I keep clearing my throat. I always have phlegm at the wrong time. Even when I'm at work, I'll be sitting there. I'll be like an hour in, and I'm just sitting there. I'll start clearing my throat. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? So I just drink shit ton of water. Um, but then the next class was with everybody in my group 10, I think. But and everyone read off their monologues a couple times. We worked on them a couple times, and it was really fun. I wish I could be in a real classroom for this, but I'm taking it for what it's worth and how it is, so taking advantage of it. And I'm excited to keep working on it, keep improving, getting moving forward. Hopefully, to actually make you like I. I personally believe it's very some chance anyone will say anything to me, like most people probably at the competition, unless someone really likes me or said person. But I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna give it my all and fucking you know expect the worst, hope for the best is how I run. I run by a couple things, that rather have it, not need it, and need it, not have it. There's a few, not too many. I could probably count it on one hand, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a real fun time. I'm eager in a way, but at the same time, I'm not. It's at the end of July, so we'll see what's happening with that when it comes up, because I'm, you know, I'm really gonna try. But You know what? It is what it is. Whatever happens in the end, and if not, I had a great time and it's a good learning experience, and I can carry it on to whatever I do next because I'd like to think this is, you know, the beginning of many, you know. But I mean, like I'd still love to move to LA, you know, trying to do my shit, take my time with what I'm doing, and fucking, you know, make the right moves because, you know, I want to do the right thing, obviously, and try to make the best of it. You know, like I fucking bruised the edge of my ribs like on my chest, and I don't know how. I didn't do anything. Like even on Saturday or Friday, like that would involve like I didn't fall down. I didn't like catch anything. That'd be heavy. Nothing hit me in the chest. Like I don't know. It's fucking annoying. Like, I noticed it today, and I was like, well, I didn't notice it Sunday, so maybe I slept, or maybe I did notice it Sunday. I was like, I don't know, maybe I slept weird. Like, there was nothing like, I don't know. It's really weird. It's really fucking weird. But it's just fucking. I'm just like, man, what the fuck is this from? Like, what did I do? I don't know. I don't know. Who knows what I did? And again, I apologize for I keep clearing my throat. I hate it just as much as you guys do. But uh, yeah, been working, been doing the classes every day. I say the lines and try to remember it. You know, I mean, I already do remember it. I don't need to try. I do know. I remember it. It honestly is easy to remember. I just, you know, there's one word added in. Um, but I mean, I don't know how nerdy it would be to read it on the podcast, but I don't know. It's good. It works really well. I put the date and time when I wrote it out. It's from Robin Hood Men in Tights when the sheriff of Nottingham goes and tells uh, the king that I'm forgetting his name. King, Sheriff King Richard is the king, who's the actual king, who's you see him for like a second at the end of the movie. He's the guy who's in Star Trek, Captain Picard. I'm forgetting his name too, but yeah, he's like the dumb brother, you know. Um, it's like what do you call it? Yeah, I mean, there's no, I don't know what I'm trying to explain. There's like, if you've seen the movie, you know, like the king's dumb young brother's taken over while, um, you know, the real king's gone off to war, and then he comes back and he's like, "The fuck are you doing? Get out of here!" And he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Is and it's a, you know, it's a Mel Brooks movie, so of course it's gonna be fucking hilarious. It's like tons of people. It's has some of the main guy from Princess Bride in it. I don't know his name. I can't remember. But he's Robin. Um, Dave Chappelle's in it. There's a lot of popular people in it. It's pretty funny. And even if you don't know who they are, it's like you'll never forget who they are. It's a hilarious fucking movie. I would recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen it. But yeah, I haven't really been doing much of anything else. Playing games, trying to hang out with people. You know, work's work. People gotta work. Uh, and yeah, I mean, I wish I could go on, but that's about it for this episode. Um, Eventually they will be longer, but you know, it is what it is for now. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you guys later. See you next time.